Hello and welcome to Let's Wander. I'm here today with, yet again, Dad Mick and Lila, just down there, and just around here with me, Buddy. And we're at Milton-on-Sea, Hampshire. So today we're going to Hurst Castle, which is just on the end of this bit, just behind us. There's a lighthouse too. Should be quite interesting. So with that being said, let's wander. Off in the distance you can see the Needles, because that over there is the Isle of Wight. So not too far from the car park we've come across Sturks Pond. There is a board, but unfortunately the plastic is misted over. From what I can see you get godwit here, rock pipit, bearded tit, I was one of them. So over there I think it's an egret, white egret. Just going over here, it takes you out into the open water and there are loads of swans. Well, the views are stunning, as always. Just check it out. Just down below, there are the swans over there. Some youngsters still as well, the tough and the plumage, the darker plumage. And across there you've got the mud flats. So just down here, we were just talking, because you find it by salt marsh. It's not exactly in season. Samphire. Just try some, it's pretty good. I'm seriously in awe of how big this actually is. I mean, it's just huge. Look. Hurst Castle was originally established by Henry VIII on the Hurst Spit in Hampshire between 1541 and 1544, but the walls that we are walking along at the moment were put up in 1873, and Hurst Castle remained in service until 1956 when it was eventually decommissioned. Hurst Castle was originally built by Henry VIII to defend the coastline from France and the Holy Roman Empire. The early castle had a central keep with 3 bastions and 26 guns, which meant it was quite expensive to operate because of the sheer size of the castle. Drawbridge mechanism still in place. So you've got a later addition to the fort. It's exactly the same type of building we saw at Shoreham Fort, which you might remember at the end of last summer. Just down here in the ground there's more of these rails, which I think might have been used for transporting ammunition. from position to position. Here we have the gun emplacements, which would have supported the guns that we saw earlier on, or I managed to get a picture of. So if anyone came down here trying to invade, they're getting blown out of the water. And if you look at the size of what the guns would have been like, there's not much chance of getting in, is there? And here we have the emplacements for the guns. You can tell from the size of the bolts exactly how big the guns were. And if we just pan down into here, some stores where I imagine they would have put the ammunition or the shells. If you look at the sheer size of these bolts, which have heavily weathered now, you can barely see a thread on them. Look it down to them. They are huge. I mean, you know, they've got pretty big hands, and that's a pretty big bolt. And that's a pretty big dog. In the 1640s, the English Civil War took place, and King Charles I was captured and held as a prisoner at Hurst Castle before his execution in 1649. It continued in use until the 18th century but fell into disrepair. The spit was then frequented by smugglers. During the Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars with France, the castle was modernised to hold 24-pounder guns. In 1850, they went for a heavier 32-pounder gun being installed and new gun batteries laid out on both sides of the castle. It also formed part of the defences for the Solent during World War I and was later rearmed again for the Second World War. Well, it would be rude and stupid not to take a look at the Lighthouse while you're visiting Hurst Castle. The building, built in 1867, is 26 metres tall and is known as Hurst Point Lighthouse. In 1923, its oil lighting was replaced by lamps lit by gas. This was produced by the generators which are in the buildings alongside. Now they remain, but in 1968 gas cylinders were brought in to power the lights. Then, in 1997, they made it fully electric, meaning they no longer had any use for a lighthouse keeper. So that takes us to the end of our wander today. Hope you liked it. Hope you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. We've also got a Patreon site now, so if you want to help us out, the price of a cup of coffee, sandwich, you know, helps put a bit of money in the van, so it helps us get out to make these videos. So obviously now we're getting further out, bring you better content. So if you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. So from me, Lila, Dad Mick, and Buddy, this was Let's Wander. We'll see you again next week. Bye 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 bye.